So we're here to install an AirClad XPO 10 by 10 meter with white Aircells. On one side, it's going to be fully branded with stickers saying the name of the event, which is called Textirama.
So this is a new team for Nathan, our French partner. I've trained them in Paris on a test build, and then we did a live build together a week later in Paris. This is their second live build, so they're still in the process of being trained until Nathan's happy with them to run builds on his own.
So here we are, Kortrijk, Belgium. We've just finished building this 10 by 10 XPO unit for the Textirama show. It's not finished yet. This is just the end of the build of the main space. And then the client's going to come along and they've got everything they're going to put inside, which we'll explain a bit as I go into the structure in a minute. But they're a textiles exhibitor. And so there's going to be all sorts of woven textiles, printed textiles, 3D constructed textiles. I don't know all of it, and that's why we should come down. The show's on for 2 weeks. So the fascia is 10 meters wide and divided into 10 sections where we put the glaze in. We always love to have a big glazed vista that looks out from the structure, so at night when it's illuminated you can really see everything inside. We do tinted glazing and colored glazing as well, so you can kind of bring it to life in other ways and put branding on it as we've done here. Aircells, so each one is 2.5 meters. So you can have, here we can have a 2.5 meter, 5, 7.5, 10, 12.5, 15, 17.5. We can go bigger and bigger as much as you want. 3 meters high, single height structure, all made from aluminium. Everything clicks together, apart from the fascia. That's the only bit where you need this drill. That's why it's been left behind, because it's the only part of the whole installation where a tool is needed to screw stuff together. Apart from that, everything is a click and play system. So there's nothing, no sort of fiddly bits to get lost. And inside we have a raised floor. So under the floor you can run any type of electrics you want. And once you finish the installation, you lay the carpet to cover the whole thing. So we're basically creating a shell scheme space, which then can be used to fit out however you want. So this space frame holds everything. It holds the air cell, it holds the fascia, and it holds the flooring. These cross braces then are designed and engineered that you can hang walling and other features off of them and clad the space as you want. You can leave it exposed. We also have a stretch skin wrap system that goes around, so you can basically wrap this whole interior totally smooth. We have a shop fit system as well if you're doing retail, so you can basically create this all as a retail space. But ultimately, the excitement for us is what people do with it. We work with creatives. We work with creative entrepreneurs, creative brands, progressive brands, premium brands as well, and venues, all trying to create an impact in a very noisy world. And this structure, an AirClad structure, just lands in a space. It comes here, it's here for a while, and then it goes. It captures moments and memories, and then it moves on. And this is what I love. It's like a sketch. We kind of create this sketch in the field, as you'll see in a minute, where it's just immersed itself in an environment that's like out of context, ideally. We construct it before the air cells were inflated. The whole thing has some movement and tolerance in it. And once we inflate it, the whole thing goes rigid. And that's why we don't need nuts and bolts. We're using air as a tool to hold the structure tight and it gives it the engineering qualities that allows it to be light enough yet strong enough to go in any environment around the world, even on rooftops. So it's light enough to be on the rooftop, but strong enough to be on the rooftop. No tethering lines, no ground anchors. That's what I was saying earlier about the graphicness of it. It just feels like it's landed from outer space. It's here to do what it needs to do, then it packs down and goes away. And I love the fact that people can miss it. It was here, and if you see it, you see it. If you didn't, tough luck. But this structure is 100% reusable. So this will go on to be at another event over and over again. So that's the whole purpose, is that we create a platform for people to not just sketch ideas, but to make ideas become reality. And we do a lot of the heavy lifting with what we've constructed in the structure to allow you to be as creative as you want. And when you look through the brochures and the other documents we have, you'll see that there is no limit actually to what you want to do, because we've wrapped everything in the engineering you need to do anything. Because of the way we're pushing the boundaries of AirClad and what it can do, this is just a single height. We have the double and triple height. We're now allowing our clients to explore spaces that they wouldn't normally consider to be used for events. Because of the infrastructure that we can create anywhere, clients can now look outside of the box. You know, you don't need to always be in the town centre to do your event. The event creates where people come. You basically create an event anywhere as a magnet to bring people to it. And that's what's really exciting now, because we didn't realise some of these things until we start to see what our clients are seeing and the opportunities we're opening by pushing this down a more and more architectural route. We can put architecture anywhere on a temporary basis, and so there is no limit to bringing space to life.